Continuing with our lines on the coordinate plane, now we're going to take a look at the intercepts. We know that slope-intercept form is given by y equals mx plus b, and we just learned all about the slope in the last video. And we also learned that this b refers to the y-intercept of the line. But what is that, and what does that mean? Well, let's go and take a look at the graph of a line. So here we have a line graphed, and it's graphed on the coordinate plane. If we think back to, well, what makes up the coordinate plane? We have these two axes, and this horizontal axis is the x-axis, and my vertical one is the y-axis. Well, when we talk about the intercepts, that refers to when we intersect each of those axes. So whenever our line crosses over the y-axis, the point of intersection, which I've just highlighted in blue there, well, that's going to be our y-intercept, because that's where we cross the y-axis. One important thing to note, especially as we get into standard form, is that along the y-axis, I know that my x value, my x coordinate of that point, is always going to be 0, because I'm not going left or right at all. So my x coordinate is going to be 0, and the only thing that changes is my y value. So x coordinate is 0. And then, of course, we don't just cross the y-axis, we also cross the x-axis right here. So this is our x-intercept. And one important thing to note, again, especially as we move into standard form, is that we can see whenever we cross the x-axis, we haven't moved up or down at all, telling us that the y-coordinate of our x-intercept is going to be 0. So my y-coordinate will always be 0 for my x-intercept. All right, and again, when we refer back to our slope-intercept form, remember that the b refers to our y-intercept. Okay, we're looking for the y-intercept in that case, not the x-intercept. Hope this helped you guys out and you have a better understanding of intercepts